Hi, Tanya J. Maven here, coming to you from beautiful Victoria, Canada, and wanted to stop on here and share something with you that will give you more time and more ease in your life. And this is something that I taught at my last year's Embracing You retreat for women. It's a one-day retreat, and I have another one coming up here on March 21st on the solstice, and I would love to have you join. So here's some information that I shared on last year's retreat. Sorry, my hair is flying in my face here. And I wanted to share it with you. So what it is this is how you can gain more time and more ease in your life. And it is the power of an honoring no and a sacred yes. So many times we say yes when we really don't want to, when our soul really just needs to have a break, when we really just need to say no, not right now, right? Or thank you for the invitation, but being able to say no. And so this is something that I taught at my retreat, and I taught ways that we can do this to make it feel more at ease. And what happened was that one of my friends who attended the retreat, it was her first time actually attending one of my events, and we talked about this honoring no and sacred yes. And then a couple months later, I was going to Calgary, and I asked her if she might be available to watch our son for the night. And she said to me, can I say no? And she says, I learned this thing at this retreat about, having an honoring no. And I have to say that at that moment, when she wasn't available to watch my son, I was so happy that she said no. I was so happy that she honored herself. And she said, she didn't have to give me an explanation or anything like that. I was just glad that if what her truth was a no, that's what she shared with me, and that's what she told me, because I want my son to be somewhere where they're willingly and having a sacred yes to have him there, right? And so what happens is that when we have our honoring no and we share our honoring no, sometimes people won't understand, and sometimes they'll be upset, but honestly, it's not about them, it's about you, right? So being really able to navigate your energy and your ease and fulfillment in life comes with saying no. And that doesn't mean that we're bad people or that we're selfish or anything like that. If anything, sometimes we need to be more selfish in order to live our best life. So what the reason we want to have our honoring no is so that we can open up space for the sacred yes. So we can open up space and time and energy for the things that light us up in this world. And that is important. Honoring our soul, honoring our no's, and then giving a sacred yes. And so this type of information and a lot more is going to be available to you at the Embracing You retreat. Today we have 1 week left for the early bird special. So if you've been interested or on the fence about signing up, give me a call. Send me a message. If you have any questions, let me know. I would love to clear that up for you and see if this is the right fit for you. But like I said, we have a week left, and at the early bird pricing, and you save $80. So if you've been on the fence, it's time. Let's do it, right? So give yourself that opportunity to have your sacred yes with this moment and take the action that it needs, because honestly, this retreat is really being designed out of this place of sacredness to create more clarity for you, more vision, more of those sacred yes moments that really light you up in your world. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll attach the link with this video to sign up for the retreat. So it's on March 21st. It's a one-day retreat in Pinter Creek in the Rocky Mountains. It's actually in the hollow of the Rocky Mountains in this beautiful yurt, and the energy there is just magnificent, and I know you'll enjoy it just like last year's participants did. So say yes to you. Say no to the things that don't light you up. And if you need help with that, reach out to me. There's ways that we can do that feel really good and aligned. Big hugs, big love from Victoria. Beautiful. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye, hun.